gamers, she's here. I have been waiting for this moment all my life, but this does put us in a very precarious situation because Caesar King is here, guys. This is what we're talking about today. Why you should be saving up and pulling for Caesar King, what she might be able to do judging from her kit analysis over here and other characters we have in the game, but also why this might be a very hard decision to make because first of all, I mean, just look at her. Yeah, look, she's a mommy, okay? Look at the... Now, of course, I need to see her actually in-game. I need to see her actually being played. But, guys, this is probably coming right after Jane Doe. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing with this one. I think Hex knows, too. Bark, bark, bark. I saw bark, bark, bark somewhere. Oh, look at that right there. Look at Hex knows what she's talking about, too. But, yeah, guys, I think this is probably going to be a close to a must-pull character. And I'm going to get into the reasons why I think that in a second here. But let's take a look at this little video here. Because this is like they're doing a little video. Oh, my God.
I'm Caesar.
Oh, my God. Oh. Guys, there's just no shot I can skip this. This is the character that I wanted, like, immediately whenever I saw the first trailer for Zenless Zone Zero and I saw her in the back of the trailer get on the bike, okay? This is the character that I've been wanting. There's absolutely no shot that we skip her. So the only thing that we know about her right now is that she is going to be a physical defense unit, and we don't know anything about what she does. I'm glad they started adding in, like, what the actual typing is, because I believe with what's her name, with Ching-Chi or whatever, I'm too early in the morning for me to try to pronounce shit. They only revealed what her element would be. They didn't reveal what her actual damage type would be. So it's nice to see that they're revealing damage type and also the type of character she's going to be as well, like a defense character. So let's go ahead and go through some of these slides right here first, guys. Okay, this is just some sound bites, I guess. Caesar King. Oh, this is just everything. So let's read the side here. I am Caesar herself, the leader of the sons of Caledon, Caesar King. Take a seat anywhere you like. Make yourself at home. As you've come all the way to the outer ring, consider yourself a guest of the sons of Caledon. Let me know in the comment section down below the pronunciation for that. Big Daddy. What does she mean by the exchange of gifts? Who we call them Big Daddy exactly? What? Who? Big Daddy? Bioshock? What? Weird. Anyways, guys, yeah, I don't know if we can really gather anything from that, but I know one thing that we can gather, right? First of all, her shield has spikes on it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Let's go back to this video here. Her shield does have spikes on it, and she also has a sword. She's their leader as well, so this does lead me to believe that she's probably going to be similar to someone like, let's say, what's his name? Seth, right? Where Seth is a defense character, right? But he's also like a kind of like a sub DPS type of character. I think she's going to be the exact same way. I think she is going to be a defense character, but then a very heavy sub DPS type character. And this is just going based off of her shield and also her sword as well. Like, you have spikes on your shield and then you also have a sword in your hand. Obviously, you're going to do some type of attacking, right? Maybe she does something like Seth where she combines the sword inside of like the wheel and then and it hits things or something like that, right? But I think it would be cool to see if she is like a sub DPS, maybe like a direct upgrade to Seth that's on a featured banner, because I know a lot of people are probably going to be going for Chingy. Actually, I think a lot of people, unless they're pulling for like character aesthetics, are probably going to be skipping Jane Doe just because they want Chingy to be that signature breaker on their account, especially if they didn't get a Lightcon or a Coleta and all they have is Anby. They want that second breaker on their account. So I figure most people will probably be skipping over Jane Doe because Jane Doe is an anomaly type character, don't get me wrong. But let's be honest here. If we're talking about anomaly characters, I really do think that Grace and Anton really play nice together, whereas I don't, who is she really playing nice with, right? So if we take a look at someone like Piper, right, which is also a physical character that plays into an like anomaly buildup or something like that, she is an anomaly buildup type character. So if you have someone like Jane Doe in your account, is Jane Doe going to be able to reproc this anomaly? If not, then you kind of just eliminate the need for Piper at all, and then you pull Jane Doe, which has no like real synergies in the game right now. Whereas you already have Piper, right? You probably have Piper. She is going to be on a team with probably her. Lucy's going to be on that team as well, and then you're going to have our girl here, Caesar, because these three characters all play within the same faction. We have a buffer already, we have an anomaly build-up type character, now we have a shielder, which will probably act pseudo as a maybe she acts as a breaker, actually, thinking about it. Maybe she acts as like a pseudo breaker, thinking of the spikes, maybe it rips off the toughness of the enemy or something. I'm just trying to guess here and think about what she does, okay? So maybe I could see that happening, right? Either she does something to maybe reproc some physical type anomalies, or she'll be able to maybe rip the enemy shield apart, right? Just destroy enemy shields, because I don't think being a shielder in this game is enough to actually warrant you pulling the character. So let me get into why now I think she is going to be the best character that you can pull for on your account. First of all, guys, if we take a look at, let me pull it up here, Shiyu defense, right, guys? So as you can see, we have like the initial Shiyu defense, right? And then we have the second Shiyu defense, which is this right here. But we haven't unlocked either of these two yet. And who's to say that these aren't going to be infinitely harder than this one right here? Like, we still haven't unlocked the last two layers of Shiyu defense, and the enemies might be hitting so hard that you need a shielder. Now, we have to wait to actually test this until we actually get this added into the game. But with that being said, I think if that's the case, Seizure is going to be an absolute must-pull for your account. I don't really like using Bintu too much, but with having a signature 5-star shielder, this is going to be absolutely amazing, especially with a lot of people probably skipping Jane Doe just because they want that Qingyi on their account, and she is going to be a shielder slash maybe breaker or sub DPS. I think this is going to be a great pickup for your account, and God, just look at her design. Oh my god! And one final thing I want to look at here, guys, that we can maybe get inference on what she's able to do is actually this scene right here from the trailer. As you can see, this is going to be their little group here. There she goes. There they go. But that's not the one we're talking about, right? Okay. Screw you. Hey, you got your little lucky ticket from Doggo, bro. Oh. Wait, doesn't she look a bit different, though? I feel like she looks a bit different, no? Like the hair color, maybe? Like, her hair color is a lot more white here. It looks more gray here. I actually like the white more than this color here, this little weird color they're doing. I hope the hair color stays like this. God, just look at her, dude. She gets on her fucking bike, but look at this, dude. Oh my god, it's so fucking cool. Anyways, guys, yeah, that's what she's basically going to be doing. She's a leader of the group, so I feel like she has to be extravagant when she's able. Look, she even has her sword out right now. Hell, maybe she even gets on her bike and does something, bro. I don't know. That would be super cool to see. Anyways, guys, she does have her sword out, so I think she will be doing something like doing either damage to the enemy or like really breaking the enemy. I think she's going to do either one of those two things, because realistically, we don't really have many breakers in the game right now. And having a shielder, I think they need to multi-class into different things. Seth being a sub-DPS, maybe it makes more sense for her to be like a break stun character, or a shield stun character, I should say. So maybe we can see that, right? Maybe a shield stun character, or maybe shield pure DPS character. I don't know. Those are the two classes that I see her fitting into, is either shield stun or shield DPS, because we are getting Jane Doe, which will be right here, kind of fill out this category a bit more. Because if she's on a team with someone like Piper, right? Piper's an anomaly DPS. I think Piper might need some help as far as damage she can get out, so either that's going to be by stunning the enemy and getting that bigger damage multiplier up for the team, and or being able to reproc some of Piper's anomaly DPS she does. Actually, thinking about it more now, with her being a leader, maybe this is me looking into it way too much right now, but maybe it's going to be something like the case if she's the leader, right? So she should be up on the field most of the time because she's the leader of their group, so she's going to be out in the field most of the time. These are 4-star characters, and you want the 5-star character to be out in the field most of the time. So maybe it's a case of she is just the breaker, right? Like, she is out there, she's providing shields for your team, and then she's breaking the enemy shield, so she's out there the most often. The breakers are out there most often anyways, and maybe she's just there to provide some, like, sub-DPS levels of damage. She breaks enemy shield and then provides shield for the rest of the team so everyone else can survive. Maybe that's how she works. I don't know, guys, but that's the reason why I think she's gonna be a must pull, because if she turns out to be a breaker, guys, like a breaker type character that's a defense type character, we haven't gotten the later stages of Shiyu defense yet, so these could get extremely much more harder, right? They've already stated that they're gonna be making stuff harder in the game, so maybe this is what they do, right? Maybe enemies are gonna be dealing more damage now to where we actually need a shield on our allies, unless you're like playing more perfect games. like, if they added more punishing stuff into the game, you are going to be needing shielders in the game to really cover your ass, especially if you're playing on things like mobile, right? Like, you can be more punished on mobile than I believe you can be on PC anyway, just because of the responsiveness. But yes, guys, I think she's an absolutely must pull. You have to pull her. I mean, just look at her. Oh my god! Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Yeah, I can't wait to see what the drip marketing is tonight. To be fair, I didn't think the drip marketing would be last night. What was last night? Saturday night, bro? I'm used to HSR's drip marketing like Wednesdays and Thursdays, bro. This caught me completely off guard. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But we'll be up tonight to record a video. So anyways, see you guys later. Bye-bye!